is muted. Wow. What a noob mistake. My microphone was muted. Guys, we are back in the simM2 series. And yeah, it's going to be round number 2. I'm not sure if the music is actually playing. Let me check over here. I don't hear the music. There we go. We can hear it now. And there we are. And yeah, so we are going to be racing in the simM2 series in Oulton Park. If you guys don't know Oulton Park, it's somewhere in England, if I'm not mistaken. It's a very small track. It's a quite... there's not a lot of overtaking space. So it's quite... pit strategy is going to be very important, in my opinion. But we'll see how it goes. I didn't practice a lot. I used to race on this track with the GT series. So I haven't done it in the M2. So I've practiced this week a little bit on the M2. But I don't think it was good enough practice. And then they announced that it's going to be most probably slight rain. And I didn't practice in rain at all. So yeah, we will see how it's going to go. It's going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be a very hard race. And let's hope for good results. I don't know what the turnout will be. Hopefully it's going to be a full grid, as there is no load shedding that could possibly, you know, endanger the race of guys not getting a DNF or not actually even starting the race. So let's hope for the best, and let's see where we can get it to. With that being said, let's see. Okay, so let's get into this chatting screen. There we go. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be in Oulton Park. I don't know if you guys know Oulton Park. If I can get this. Oh, yeah, of course. Second screen, Razor. Second screen. Oulton Park. Oulton Park. Images. Let's see. Screen. Get to that one. There we go. There we have Oulton Park. My camera's in the way, though. There we are. It's a quite narrow track. There's not a lot of space, but I think it's a very fun track, to be honest. I do enjoy racing over here. The pit lane is quite long, but it's not too bad. So the entrance back into the track it's quite nice. There's enough space, so the guys going around corner 1 tend to leave you a nice gap there. Corner 2 is nothing funny about it, but there's a little dip, so when you go into the braking zone, you need to brake a little bit earlier than the dip, otherwise you don't get enough traction on your tires for going into number 3. So yeah, if you screw up after 2, you're most probably not going to make it for number 3. And then it's the straight off Lakeside, and then Island Bend. Island Bend is it's a long left. You just need to lift a little bit, or just do a little left tap on the brakes, and you'll be fine. And then Shell Oil's Corner, I think it's one of my most favorite hairpins. It's quite fun to drive around it. It's got a little embankment, so if you time it perfectly, you will yes, you're quick around that corner. So that's a very nice one. And then it's flat out through 6, and then a hard brake for 7, 8, and 9. The chicane over there. This one is not a big of a problem. If you get it perfectly, then you'll be fine through it. It's more 10, 11, 12 that is the tricky one. You tend to lose the car on 11, where you're going way too fast with the speed you're carrying from the hilltop straight. And then when you go into 12, like I said, if you screw up on 11, you're going to screw up 12. But don't underestimate 12 when you get 11 perfect. So just it's a really tricky part, this part of the track. Then 13 basically flat out, 14 flat out, and then you're gonna have to brake, maybe go down to 3rd gear for Druids Corner, and then it's a straight on Warwick Bridge. and then it's a hard break for Lodge Corner. Lodge Corner is also a very difficult corner. It's got a little bit of a blind corner. And you're also going on a downhill, so you're carrying a lot of speed going into the corner. So it's a very technical corner, actually. So yeah, the places where I estimate we will most probably have issues is going to be at Lodge Corner and the chicane at 10, 11, 12. There we will see some fun. And then a lot of guys tend to underestimate Islands Bend as well at number 4. So I mean, I was one of those guys back in 21, first season. I screwed up on Islands Bend, lost the car, and I hit the barriers over there and got it damaged. But at least it was in the last 10 minutes, so I didn't lose too much, and I was able to defend my position. But it was a very rookie season for me, so I didn't know how to actually fight this car damaged. So yeah, that was a learning. I was learning on that track actually a lot. Anyways, guys, that being said, I think we're gonna join the Discord so long. We will not be able to chat over there or talk any nonsense. But then we can listen to the driver's briefing and we're ready to go.
Setup or something in second monitor to like, you know, import in another.
What do you mean?
Well, like you say, you figured out how to add brake damage. Like, I mean, you assume you're configuring something.
No. I'm talking about writing the code to do this.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna make a pull request to the app.
Yes.
I'm with you. So it doesn't do it currently.
No. Well. It does it for other sims, not for ACC.
Oh.
And I can't remember which of the sims it actually does it for, but
Hmm.
it's neither here nor there.
Cool. Yeah, I must admit I haven't actually run second monitor yet. I downloaded it on the weekend for the first time, and I have intentions to install it very soon. I've run other telemetry apps before.
If you have a screen spare, you can boot it up and use it as a timing grid.
Yeah, that's my intentions really.
I was connecting the other day during the race. We were streaming. I could like look at the pace column, which is an average of the last 3 laps, and get insight into how people are driving.
Nice.
So what they're doing.
Maybe a bit late now, but maybe for the live streams, a feature that could be good. Yeah.
Server will be launching in 2 minutes.
Everyone's saying their last minute prayers to the weather gods. Although I'm pretty sure some people may want the rain and others maybe not so much. It can be an equalizer.
I was just about to say, there has been a lot of speculation on the GM side. But I will not give away my secrets. We'll have to wait and see what happens during the race. So out of how many people, only 2 mentioned they can't make it?
Hey, Travis, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy?
Expecting
How are you doing?
Be a full grid.
a full grid. Some people still haven't picked numbers on HGP. It's gonna be assigned blasphemous numbers like 1.
Yeah, we should override that actually. Let's put in a request to SGP.
Okay, server is launching. I just need to find channel quickly for the driver's brief. Then I'll get cracking. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to round 2 of the 2022.2 simM2 series. We are on Oulton Park tonight. It's a nice and bumpy track, and there is also the threat of rain. Not the odds for it aren't that high, I think, but it's going to be there. I think it's going to rain throughout the somewhere during the simulated weekend, and that's going to mess with track conditions, which is the big concern. As we start, please make sure that your Motec telemetry is enabled. So go to your setup menu under the electronics option, find the telemetry laps item, and bump that to 99. In terms of the schedule, the server is launching now as we speak. I'm just trying to keep an eye on when it is available. It's launching as we speak. So the schedule for tonight opens with a 15-minute practice session, after which we'll bump to a 30-minute qualifying session. During and lastly, the race itself is an hour long, or 60 minutes. So remember, while qualifying is out, yield when exiting the pits. If you're on an out lap, watch out for those coming up fast behind you. Regarding faster drivers coming up behind you in qualifying, Rule 7.4 states priority is always to be given to cars currently on flying laps. This means that cars on out laps, in laps, or invalidated laps are expected to give way and not impede the performance of the passing car. It is also advised that faster drivers view the track map before exiting the pits to ensure they are not putting themselves out into traffic. Keep an eye on your deltas and pick your gap. We are 40 sign-ups, so the track will be busy, but 30 minutes should be more than enough for everybody to at least go get, and land a time in there. Then we bump over into the race. I already mentioned it's a 60-minute race. The start procedure is a rolling start. Just follow the on-screen heads-up display with the relevant instructions. Make sure to click drive before the timer runs out to avoid starting from the pits with locked controls. Then remember that blue flags are they're advisory at SimRace South Africa. In essence, don't defend. If you are the slower car being lapped, you can drive a predictable racing line. Do not dive to the apex if you miss your apex. Be aware that the car is going to attempt the overtake. And the faster car, please try and telegraph that you're going for a move. Don't slip out at the very last moment. It's the faster car's responsibility to ensure a clean overtake. Then, pit stop requirements. For M2, we have one stop, and you're only required to add 1 liter of fuel. It consists of a 40-minute window. The window opens after 10 minutes after race start, and it closes 10 minutes before the race ends. Then penalties, lap 1, turn 1 incidents. We stewards take a very dim view on that. Turn 1 and turn 2 for that matter is very tight on this track. Just give one another enough space. Don't try and bomb it 5 into turn 1 or turn 2. There will be gaps, but if the gap is always going to be closing, that will be judged very harshly. Remember, when speeding in the pit lane, I believe will net you a stop and go penalty. Excessive track cuts will net you a drive-through penalties. So make sure to keep an eye on that. If you do get caught up in an incident, and you feel that it was your fault, please go and please yield the position to the other driver or drivers involved. But if you ultimately feel hard done by, you can head on over here to the log incident channel, click the button, it'll open up a channel. Remember to provide us with all the information. There's various camera angles requested in our rules and enough context both before and after the race so that we can fully understand what was happening. So 15 minutes is a good rule, 15 seconds is a good rule of thumb before the incident, and include 15 seconds after everybody started rolling again. Podium sitters, please feel free to join Ryan in the chat in the off-air waiting channel for a quick interview. It's always great when when you can get some insight into the race. Lastly, please refrain from using chat during racing qualifying, especially inflammatory chat. We have handed out penalties before, and it can be very distracting to the other drivers racing. And just make sure that you've got your telemetry logging. Anybody have any questions, please feel free to raise your hand.
Hi, Sas. Just one question. This telemetry thing, I just installed it before the race because I was reading the rules. Where did you say? Do you enable it in the game?
In game, in your car's setup menu. So once you're on the server,
Mm-hmm.
you can go to the car setup.
Okay. We're done. We don't need to listen anymore. Alright, Travis, I'm doing good, buddy. I'm doing good. Long time no see, my friend. Alright, let's get into the game. See, the audio seems to be working. Perfect. Let's see if we can drive around the track.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
That briefing was a little bit longer than I expected, but it's okay. Oh, these cars are so difficult. Their tires are so much different than the GT cars. So I've been struggling to figure them out, and I honestly don't think I've figured them out. And now they're announcing a wet race. I really don't know what to expect.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Okay, let's place my camera back there in the top. There we go. Alright, 10 minutes of practice left, and then we're gonna go to quali. And then it's race time. At least this race is not as long as next week's race. Next week we're driving for an hour and a half. This race is only 1 hour. Oh, it's got no grip.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh, I screwed up. Track is not rubbered in. There's like zero grip. It's a bad lap.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. in sector 1. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Hey, David. How's it going, buddy?
Slow car ahead. Well done, mate. Personal best. Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Yellow flag. Be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yeah, this is a good lap. Okay, so I think we've got our rhythm. I'm happy. Okay, now we can go to the pits.
Personal best.
Oh, oh. What a corner. Nice. It's a shame it's not quali. I'm doing like killer laps. Hopefully we drive this good in qualifier. I'm just gonna go straight to the pits now. Just want to practice a pit entrance. Oh.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
What a spin. Okay, let's go to the pits. Okay. Oops. Something weird happened. There was a glitch. Let's see how the other guys are doing. Oh, 1 minute 49s. I'm really slow. Really slow versus these other guys. Yeah, I had to practice a little bit more. Oops. Well, let's hope it goes well. Oh, what happened? Okay, let's go for Ross Bartle. He's like always very competitive. It's actually weird seeing him in number 6. Usually he's in the top 3. Can we take away the map? Okay. The last minute or 2. Moving more down as more people are putting on laps, but it's fine. It's part of the race. What can we do? Simon Dada's very low. I can't believe Dada being so low. Maybe some setup issues. Let's see what he does now. Still not. Oh, maybe it's an outlap. Sorry. Ooh, that's an invalid lap. That's an invalid lap. Okay, so Dada has an invalid lap. Simon is weird to see him this low as well. Usually he's in the top 10 at least. Each. Okay, he's going for parking. Okay, he's going for parking. Oh, he's driving on the limits of this car. All right. No.
Green light, go, go, go.
I'm not prepared for this. Fuck. traction control a little bit up. See what happens.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs. There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Be careful there.
How do I turn on the wipers again? Oh yeah. I was just like, where's the wipers? Oh no, I'm not ready for
Slow
this.
car ahead.
At least it's not raining too much, so they might be getting a dry line soon though.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Well, this is our first try, so let's see. So there's a dry line forming actually on lap 2 already. That's insane.
Cut detected.
Gonna have to go again. The wet tire is actually not working now. shit, I wasn't paying attention.
Nothing but danger.
Alright, that's fine. I wonder if it's worth it to go out on the slicks. I'm so tempted. But at least we got P16. So I mean the track is drying, there's a dry line. If you go out in slicks and drive on the line, you'll be fine. I think maybe just take a 5-minute break and then we go out again. Okay, but the weight's just not too bad. The temperature is just a little bit too low for them, but it's fine. Cool. There we go. Now we've got better light. Alright, let's try the slicks now. Let's see if it works. Let's go.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Doesn't feel too bad. It's a little bit... It's not perfect, but...
Yellow flag, be careful there.
It's not too bad. Oh shit. Let's see the track temps on qualifying, but I'm sure you'll set a second faster than this one. You're picking up pace fast. Yeah, Anthony, thank you. Yeah, I do agree with you. The track temps is 20, 26, ambient 20, and then track temperature 26. That's what the last I saw. And my setup is actually set up for it, but I don't think for the rain. It's just definitely not. But if I can get the slicks to work in the wet, then we'll definitely get a second faster, you know? I've never tried and attempted this actually, you know?
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Never been in this situation where you've got like this weird, like a dry line, you know? Always when we race, it's always either wet or it's... or dry. Never like little rain and then So let's see. Oh, yes, but you have to brake. No, it's not perfect yet. I'm sliding like crazy.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
If we can get this tires up to temperature, I think it will be good. Because I mean, we're just a second off the pace.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I need to brake earlier there.
I've been validated.
Again. Same corner. I need to brake with the rain earlier. I can't use my same brake markers, that's the problem. But it's fine. That's how you learn. By struggling, right? Okay, so let's try again.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, that was an unfortunate position. At least we didn't lose too much time. But that guy was on my line. But it's fine. I mean, there's nothing he could have done.
There's a slow car ahead.
Traction up, wait slowly, and catching monkey. Exactly. You can't put the foot down, that's the thing.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
But I mean, look at that, 2.5 seconds quicker on the dries than on the wets.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
I was a little bit too late on the brakes there. I lost a little bit of time, but it's okay.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Well on main, personal fastest lap.
Eyes are warming up as well. I'm actually racing, qualifying in my racing setup, so I'm very heavy loaded as well. So maybe we should go to pits. Come out with lower fuel. But the weight actually really helps car stable in this wet conditions.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Well on main, personal fastest lap. Cut detected. Got some light damage on the front.
There we go. Alright. Let's load our qualifying setup. Maybe take a break for a few minutes before we go out again. Let's see who else is. So this is first place. Oulton. Oh, it's nice to see Ross Bottle up in number 2. Usually he is there, so that's why I was surprised in practice not to see him all the way up there. Sus flying. Govender. Finley. Oh, we had some nice battles previously. In Leroux. got a damage on his car. I wonder if he got off the track or something. Manuel. Oh, that's a nice livery though. Oh, he jumped above me with the damaged car. Holy shit. That's amazing. Service. Also got a damaged car. Was this a graphic glitch? Could be a graphic glitch though. All black. Oh, he jumped up to 17. Okay. Peter Galdenhuis. Actually surprised to see him this low. Usually he's way up here. Very good driver. Maybe he's struggling with a little bit with the setup. Anyways, let's get our car going. And okay, so we can turn off the lights.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Slow car ahead.
Go! Go! I need my space.
Car
Ooh.
on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag in sector 2.
I wasn't checking where's my brake. My brake
There's a
marker.
slow car up ahead.
Okay, now focus. Oh shit, someone took out the brake marker. I'm gonna have to need to practice a proper brake one brake marker for when we race if someone takes it out, because that I do believe some guys do it strategically, you know. Because a lot of them know, no, that marker is my brake marker, so I'm gonna just, you know, make it difficult for everyone.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. There's a slow car up ahead.
So we jump back to 23, which is not bad.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Yeah, it's gonna be that guardhouse.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Session is now over. Lap invalidated.
Alright, let's see what happens. There's only 2 more people that can beat it. Okay, let's see what Manuel can does. Manuel. Nope. Okay, so that's fine. So we P24, guys. There's no car behind us able to put in a lap. Are we gonna start in the not the top half, but at least close to the half? About 3/4 of the group. Front of is Dada, Avis, Baines, Cordier, Bernardi, Caldenace, and Manuel. That's gonna be. Okay, let's see. Rush Paul on pole position. Oh my gosh. Let's see what Bingham can do. If he can get like a higher position. Ah, it's P8 for him. Alright, let's go. It's the start of the race. Let's go. Alrighty, let's go. Let's focus. Let's see. Ambient temperature 22, track temperature 30. That's perfect. So if we load out our current setup, we've got our telemetry tracking. Our tires is fine. We're gonna have fuel 38. And then fuel add 27. That's gonna be enough. If I do a quick calculation over here, that's gonna be 38 plus 27. It's gonna give me 65. That's perfect. We need about 60 liters of fuel give or take. So that means we will be fine with an additional 2 to 3 laps to finish the race. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. But let's wait until we're very close on the time. But I don't think it will rain in this race. It just looks like it's going to be cloudy. And our track temperature is going to go up. So that's fine. I think our setup is okay for this. It's going to be a little bit hot, but these tires are really weird versus the GT3 cars, in my opinion. So let's see. Climb that ladder now. I'm gonna try my best. No guarantees. Quick disclaimer, no guarantees that I will climb the ladder. But I think my key here is just gonna be consistent. Keep out of the shit in the first 2 or 3 laps. And then if we're out of the shit, we're gonna get a few passes and then we will be good. So let's see. That is the plan. Usually that's the plan. Stay a little bit back. I even give away positions in the first lap just to get out of that, you know, that danger zone of guys, you know, going corners and then they smash into each other and you're just a casualty in the middle of it, you know. That's usually my plan. Okay, let's go back.
Going single file.
When can I go? Come on.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
I think he's at the right place.
light, green light. Go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oof, this is so difficult. Okay, now we single file, perfect. Now we can attack. I think the fights or the danger zone is almost done. Shame. Drive-through penalty for speeding on the start.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, someone crashed in the back.
There's a slow car up ahead. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Quite a good start though. I think we gained 6 positions, if I'm not mistaken. 4 to 6, somewhere over there. I think we... No, it's 4, actually. From P24 to P20 in the first 2 laps. Just staying out of the nonsense and keeping it clean. Keeping constant laps. And now it's race on for 54 minutes. Most probably going to be a little bit lonely until someone attacks from behind. Or I make a mistake, but let's try and see if we can get the consistency going. Yo, what a dodge. And bang, sound alert. Sean Crawley, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you here. Guy behind me is quicker than me, but he was one of the casualties. Fine, he can pass me as long as it's clean.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
He's got this BMW set up nicely.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That dive bomb though. That's fine. Oh, the guy in the blue is defending like crazy. Hello from Spartan. What's up, Spartan? How you doing?
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh, this guy in blue is defending like a champ. But I wonder if they touched. They must have touched. Because he had a very aggressive exit onto the grass. You're tired? Why are you tired? Long day at school? Homework? Just doing nothing in holiday? Hey Joe, ma, yo. Switch on that steering wheel. First time back in the swimming pool? Oh yeah. It must have been cold as well. How long was your break from the swimming pool there? It's been a few weeks. Almost didn't make that corner. Months? Holy moly. That's been long. It actually felt like just the other day. Can't believe it's 2 months. Time is flying like crazy.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
Preparing for the winter champs. Ooh, nice. You're actually competing in the winter champs? But like, winter's almost over. BMW has a nice setup. Yeah, it is. The one in front, the blue one, I think it's got a perfect setup actually. Was like, he actually wasn't a crash, and he's still doing really good. I'm struggling to keep up with him, you know, but he's pushing on the limit, so he's making mistakes the whole time, and then I capitalize on just being consistent. The yellow one has also got a very good setup. I just think he was a casualty. Usually Swagers is way ahead of us, you know? PGA Winter Camps in Boxburg. Swimming 11 events. 11 events!
Slow car ahead.
I don't think I will even make one. Maybe I can do the floating competition. I've got some buoyancy in me. That's the only one I can do.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2.
Longest event distance is 200 meters. That's a long ass distance. Holy moly. Yeah, that's way too long. Yeesh, like. Gonna need some stamina for that one. No. Almost lost it on that one. Yeah, but we lost time to the guys behind us, so we need to find a way to get that time back. Gotta go. Good luck with the rest of the race. Alright. Have a good one. Have a good evening. And speak to you soon again. And thank you so much for stopping by and supporting. I really, really, really do appreciate it.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Losing pressure on the left rear.
Losing pressure in the left rear. What? Do I have a puncture?
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
Bernardi is flying behind us. I wonder how long is this pit window actually. Didn't they say it somewhere? I don't see anything said over there.
Pressure loss on the left front.
Between the top center, 22 minutes left. Ah, thank you. Oh my gosh, now I brake too hard. Yeah, then we're fine. Shit. Scheiße. That's fine. We're good to go.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Thanks, Anthony. I do appreciate the help. Okay, so it looks like 15 laps.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Still to go. And if that's about 15 laps, 15 times 1.8. Yo. Math now while you're busy driving. Someone wants to do that for me. 15 and it's 18. I need 1.8. 1.8 times 15. So that's gonna be 27. Yeah. See you next week on GT3 Misano. Alright, that sounds awesome, dude. I have to practice the track still. I've never driven that track before. So yeah. I'm a little bit stressed out, but usually I got like 3 weeks to practice, and now with the M2 series in between, I actually only give myself a week because I'm taking a little bit more for just to practice the M2s. They very different than the GT3 cars, and the McLaren is very easy to adapt to. I do love the McLaren. They've got a proper setup, then you're fine. Not that I'm the best driver though, but fast track limits is very wide, you'll enjoy it. Yes! That sounds like a track I'll enjoy. These small tracks, oh my gosh. They kill me every single time. There's no space for or room for error. I'm driving the 147 Audi. Ah, nice. Yeah, how do you feel about the Audi? Is it quite good? Because I've been driving, my first season I did the Lexus, then second season I did the Aston Martin, and then I said like, I'm tired of the V8s, let's go for something mid-engine, you know, and then I went for the McLaren. Okay, let's pit the next lap. Splash and dash, and we're good to go. I was a little bit late on the brakes there. I had the GTR last season, very hard for my first season. The GTR is a really difficult car, and I honestly think it didn't have the the straight line speed that you need. That was my opinion of it, you know. I actually entered with the GTR, and then I changed on the last minute. Then had the McLaren to try the new season and decided last minute to do the Audi. Okay, fair enough. And you enjoying the Audi? Or you feel comfortable in the Audi? The thing is to find a car you're comfortable with. I mean, there's a lot of people with different opinions, and I just stopped listening to opinions, actually. I just felt like got a car that I feel comfortable with, and I think the McLaren so far has been the best car for me. I do feel super comfortable with that car on a track, and you can see it with my times, you know, when I go back to tracks that I've driven in previous seasons. It's been, you know, very better times. I agree, Pieter Geldenhuys makes it look really good. Yeah, oh yeah, Pieter Geldenhuys is crazy in that car. He's a really good driver. Actually spoke to him the other day. Oh, yeah. I started with a McLaren, now I'm driving a Volksy. Okay, let's go pit. The McLaren is way better, but I feel the Audi is faster around you to get to know it. Okay. Refuel. What are we actually fueling? Yeah, that's fine.
Mandatory stop and start here. Let's go, 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 go. Losing pressure on the left front.
I can imagine the Audi being a good car. I only driven it like a handful of times. It's a very stable car, but you need to learn to well, for me, I felt like either I need a proper setup or I need a little bit more time to just get used to the car. You know? But yeah, the Audi was actually my second option behind the McLaren. Maybe next season I'll do the Audi. Crawley says he's gonna drive with the Volksy next season. I'll driving my rollerblades next season. Oof. Probably I don't know if that's even gonna work. You're gonna have to grab on one of these cars with their massive wings, maybe. That'll work. It looks like you're pushing a trolley or something. And then the last minute on the last lap, you just let go. Gonna have to get one of those fancy, you know, helmets with speed aerodynamic helmets like you have in the skiing. That speed skiing. If I don't get a petrol sponsor soon, I'll also be on rollerblades. Yeah. Oh no, this fuel is ridiculous. Yeah, if I don't get a fuel sponsor soon, I'll maybe be in a scooter. I can maybe get a scooter, you know? Run it on popcorn. Or what's it, corn oil?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, so we're now in the back markers. That's second place passing us. We've got third and fourth behind us. So we're gonna give up some positions. Looks like I'm not battling, but it's because I'm not battling. It's just out of respect I give some position.
There's a slow car ahead.
I use my card book from Spa as a wing.
Faster car coming up behind you.
I'll just strap it. Yes, I'm gonna have to read this on a straight. And I strap some JATO rockets to the rollerblades. I'll smoke everyone on the track. On the straight, oh sorry. Oh, fuck. But I haven't quite worked out the braking and the cornering. Yeah, that's gonna be the difficult part.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yo. Sas almost lost it. So I still have some grass on my tires. You can hear it.
Faster car approaching. Watch out. Faster car coming up behind you.
Phew! These tires are actually done. I wonder if it was a mistake just not going for tires. Splash and dash might have been a mistake, but it's fine. Well, we're still constant on our, race pace. So it's not like we're losing. Ish! Speeding in the pit lane. Car number 90. It's got a drive-through penalty. Oof. 10 more minutes, not too long.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Pressure loss on the left rear. Faster car coming up behind you. Car on the left. Clear on the left. The faster car is approaching.
Oh, that... I burnt tires on that one. Shit. I screwed up.
Car on the right. Faster car behind you. Clear on the right. Faster car coming up behind you.
If I can just keep up, then I can keep Emmanuel behind. Three more minutes, it's about 2 laps, so will maybe be possible to keep him behind. Governor just gonna have to understand that I'm gonna not give it too easy for him. Not that I'm gonna race him. I just need to keep my pace.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
And now I've got a battle behind me. Now I'm gonna defend. Defend mode on. Let's go.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can. The leader has finished the race. Car on the left. Alright, the race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best. Bring it back to the pits. Clear on the left.
P17. Yes, 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 yes. We gained almost 10 positions in this race. What a freaking race. How much tire did we have left? Oh, 2 millimeters. Oh no, there's a lot of tire left. We're more than fine. More than fine. What a freaking race. Lekker man, yeah. That was a good race. I think we started on P24 if I'm not mistaken. And we raced and we finished at P15. And oh shit. Bingham has got a plus 130-second penalty. What does that mean? Does that mean we're above him? I honestly don't know. Alright, oh my gosh, what a race. What a freaking race. I enjoyed it, that one. It was actually a fun race. It was a little bit boring here in the middle, but in the end there was a lot of, you know, cars coming by and you had to give a little space, so you had to wake up a little bit. And then that final lap was a good defense. Thank you so much. I thought you went to bed. Thank you. I really do appreciate it, but I think that was a perfect race. It couldn't go much better than I anticipated. So yeah. Anyways, guys, like I said, this week there might be some streaming on tomorrow and Wednesday, maybe even Thursday, but that will be most probably on Twitch. So if you guys don't follow me on Twitch, go have a follow and check my socials. Then we will also, if you're not in my Discord, then just join my Discord, and the links is everything below in the about section. So just go click around, go check all my socials, and then see what you find there, and you'll see me in my next stream. And then the next SimRaceSA is going to be next week Monday. It's going to be round 2. I can't remember what was the track name. What did he say is the track name? Track is going to be where did I see the track name? I forgot the track name. Let's see. Mazzano. I think Mazzano, that is. So it's going to be a fun race. It's going to be in the GT3s, and we're going to race in the McLaren, which is going to be a much more fun race than this. I actually enjoy the GT3s more than the BMW. But yeah, I need to do a Beamer paint. Yes, you need to do. You can more than go. Gentleman's race to slow down on a straight for them. I just go all the way in the coming corner and go wide and let them pass. Doesn't mess too much with my pace. Mazzano, that's it. Yeah, thank you so much, Anthony. I really do appreciate it. And yes, I do agree with you. I do give space sometimes on the straight. Like this track is a little bit too much corners to give space in corners. So I do tend to give it rather on the straights than on any of the corners, just because it just places you in a really difficult position. Let's say if there's someone else and they need to defend, and you know, it just gets messy for me on this track. That's my personal feeling. I don't say that's the way to do it, but yeah, the gentleman's race is to slow down and on the straights for the faster cars when you're a blue marker. Anyways, guys, I really do appreciate all the support. Anthony keeping me company the whole race. Sean Crawley, you as well. Mr. Little Spartan, I really do appreciate it. You guys are legends, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. And cheerio, have a good evening.